Hello, welcome back if you're a current subscriber, welcome if you're new. So I have a haul for you from Teddy B's RTS because just like everybody else, I have no self-control. Okay, I'll just speak for myself. I have no self-control when it comes to Teddy B's. I don't want to generally assume that everybody's like me because I know that's not true. Like, I think I'm doing pretty good in my low buy, but 2024 is going to be very specific. All right. So she does include a fact sheet if you want to read and you're new to Teddy B's. I'm not going to read it because I don't need to. She does include a sample whiskey and Tonka. I can't really smell it. Oh, I can. Oh, that's kind of nice, actually. Wow. Oh, I'm going to warm that one and see what I think. Okay, I'm going to start with souffles, and then we'll go up to loaves. So I did get some items that I had heard other people talk about and was going to try them. If I don't ever like anything, I never worry because you can destash Teddy B's so easily. So this is silver and gold, essential vanilla, sparkling amber, cashmere woods, toasted marshmallow, and pink lavender. I wish her font was bigger because I don't have my reading glasses. Oh, this is pretty. Wow. Okay, first of all, I'm going to try to get it to focus here. But look at that. Oh, that is a sophisticated, ooh, vanilla. I would have gotten a tub in this if I'd realized how good this was. Wow, I am just like a vanilla lover. You do get like a little bit of amber, a little bit of cashmere. Oh, but the vanilla in this is fabulous. I may ask for this in her pre-order. I'm going to warm this obviously first, but I love vanilla scents, and this is like bougie vanilla. Wow, that is stunning. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was beautiful. Okay. I have to work tonight, so like I got this box. It's been sitting for a couple hours now, and I'm like, I got to take a nap before work because sometimes when I work just one night shift, I don't always lay down that night, but if I do 2 in a row, then I do lay down. So I work tonight and tomorrow, and I'm going to be exhausted. This is Oak Christmas Tree, Balsam Fir, Frosted Juniper, Fresh Sage, and Whipped Vanilla. So because I've never had these, oh, this is pretty. I'm going to use that word again. This is like adult sophisticated tree. This is definitely a tree. How do I not have like a scent like this? Like, it surprises me. I don't know that I do. Oh, I've discovered I don't like spruce. I like fir and pine as long as it's not leaning like pine cleaner, but I love like the balsam fir and the pine. I'm not a biggest fan of spruce. Now I know. Oh, this is like it's just like when we go out and get our Christmas tree. And not that there is snow, like a snow ambiance in this, but this reminds me of when we go out and we were picking out our Christmas tree. And we get a balsam fir. Just totally smashed this. This is my fault because I dropped it. That is beautiful. Just so you guys know, if you saw my empties and vendor empties and non-empties I posted the other day, I did warm a bunch of the scents I was curious about. I don't always let my Teddy B's cure. I know that some people do, and that's fine, but I always say take a small amount and warm it and see how the performance is. If it's not good, then don't like just hold off for a while. Okay, Balsam and Cashmere, vanilla balsam, sugar cookies, cashmere cream, and vanilla birch. I love all these scent notes, so I was like, I'm gonna try this. Wow. Her scents are just, she just blends them so well. Oh, this is beautiful. The cashmere, the tree in this. What else in the vanillas? Oh, the sugar cookies. I do smell that. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Oh, I love this. Oh, I can't wait to warm this. Oh my gosh. And I'm happy I got this. I can get, now in my house, I've found I can get with a souffle in my open concept. I have to use about half of this and I can get good performance. That's my home and my space and my downstairs. Now upstairs it might be different, but that's just how it goes. A few of these are for a friend of mine. This one I got again. I do have this in another souffle, and I warmed a small bit of this. This is Spooky Encounters. Sandalwood smoked oud, spiced cherry, black raspberries, hint of patchouli, and blackberry cotton candy. This is really hard for me to describe this scent. You get the sandalwood, you get the oud, you get the like cherry, but it's not medicinal. Oh, you get raspberries. I don't get patchouli in this. Gosh, this is pretty. I don't know. This one, if you like a lot of the scent notes, but you want something just mysterious, this is definitely something I think that's fall appropriate. So I did warm some of this because I was very intrigued on this on cold. And when I warmed it, I just was like, it's just one of those scents I really have a hard time describing, but it just reminds me of a cold fall evening, but it's still not quite 100% fall, and we're picking apples, and just there's fruit scents around. Not that it has apple in it, but it's just mysterious. I think it's great. I would try that if you like any of those scents. Christmas cookies. Now I have to look and see which one April got more of. I already had this. This is assortment of baked cookies, powdered sugar, buttercream, pine, and warm. Oh, she got this one. Sorry. This is hers. There's a few in here I'm going to move that are hers. Okay. All right. I'm not going to pull out the ones that are hers. I can't remember if this is hers or mine, but I've had Cozy Cookie Cake. If you've not had this, it's fantastic. It's warm iced white cake, beach treats, marshmallow fireside, and signature cookies. I get the beach treats. I get the sugar cookie. I get the cake in this. This one you have to really warm. This comes alive when you warm it. All right, and then Tiff's favorite bakery. This is not mine. I'll smell it. It's blackberry. Oh, I've smelled this before. Blackberry jam, vanilla shortbread cookies, brown sugar, and waffle cone. This isn't my favorite. It's very good. Oh my gosh, that's very good. Okay, and then White Woods and Smoky Vetiver. This is white oak cashmere, soft woods, vanilla, Palo Santo, vetiver, and sweet smoke. Again, I had heard, definitely get smoky in this. Oh, this is good. You have to like smoky scents though. This one is not, this isn't creamy or like marshmallow smoky. It's definitely like you've got a fire nearby. Oh, but the woods in this, the oak in this, I bet my husband and kids are gonna like this. This is great. I'm happy with the souffle in this because I don't need massive amounts, but that's white wood and smoky vetiver. If you like smoky, that is definitely a smoky scent. Okay, let's see. I got another cookies for Santa. This might be April. I have to look and see what she texts me her list. A blend of frosted sugar cookies and milk and cookies. You guys know that I raved about cookies for Santa and Santa. What's the other one I loved? Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Those are two that I begged her to bring back, as well as strawberry cheese and cream. This is, I know this seems like it's not much, but you have to warm this one. It's just so good. Oh my gosh. Okay. A few more souffles. Christmas Past, Holiday, Cinnamon, Fallen Leaves, Crisp Apple, Crushed Pine Needles with hints of Sweet Balsam. Did I have this one before? Yes, I did. I thought I got, I have to look at my order. Oh, maybe April ordered this one. Because I was going to say, I think I got a loaf in this. I did. This is so good. I'll show you that, my loaf. Oh my gosh, it's so fantastic. Okay, and then April Nison's going to Sassy Girl. She loves pistachio, so I've gotten a few pistachio scents because I'm like, okay, maybe I do like these. So everyone was raving about witches be crazy for pistachio. So this is birthday cake, pecan waffles, sugar cookie dough, a pinch of cinnamon spice, vanilla blended with pistachio ice cream, and notes of pistachio dream cake. So I thought I would try a souffle. Yeah, that's really good. Wow. Yeah, that's great. Hoofda. Yeah, the bottom is so much better. I'm not the biggest pecan fan, like pumpkin pecan waffles, but I like her Witches Be Crazy blends because it's not just the PPW that you smell. I like the bottom. I love that pistachio is very good. But I'm very picky. I've found about certain scents. As you guys have seen my videos and hauls, I'm very particular about Palo for sure. Okay. I got another tub of this because I only got one loaf in the pre-order. I think it was when I first started working and I was like trying not to go too crazy, but I should have just got 2 loaves or, you know, more in that. So I did grab another Santa Claus is Coming to Town, which is fresh baked cookies, candy canes, and Christmas tree. This is, and I hadn't had this in a long time. I had finished my bag from 2 years ago, my last empties. And I wasn't sure, like, is it going to be too minty? But it's not. For me, it's not. But I do like mint. Obviously, if you guys watch her Bring Back My Bar, I like mint scents. But I get the cookies. I get Christmas in this. And I get candy cane. This is a fantastic tree, candy canes, and just, it's like you're sitting around with your family at Christmas. It's just beautiful. I love that so much. Okay. And then I had grabbed a souffle in this, and I really liked this on cold. I didn't get a chance to warm this, but this is sugary shortbread. Sorry, this is, did I say Nutcracker Suite? It's sugary shortbread cookies, yellow cake, brown sugar, and cinnamon butter. Oh my gosh. I like nut scents. I'm a little nutty. Oh, you guys, this is so good. I should have got a loaf from this one. But I don't need it. This will last me a year. Oh, you get the cookies in this. You get the brown sugar, which is almost caramel. Oh, and the cinnamon. I don't get a lot of yellow cake. But gosh, this is beautiful. It's so good. It is a heavier scent. Like, I definitely feel like you get the brown sugar in that. Okay, one more tub. I got a souffle in Shadowlands. I thought this was a beautiful bedroom scent. This is earthy notes of dried pampas grass, powdery tonka bean, soft musk, and hints of white currant. Did I warm some of this? I can't remember now. But I love this on cold. The second I smelled this in my souffle, I was like, this is beautiful. You get a little of the grass. It's pretty. It's a little perfumey. I don't know if this is a dupe or something, but I just love this. You get the musk. Oh, if you guys like bedroom romantic scents with a little bit of earthy spin, you should have gotten some Shadowlands. I know that Natalie got some of this. Carson did. I don't know if Alexis did, but we were talking and I absolutely love this and I wanted more of this. I didn't get a loaf because this is a bedroom scent for me personally and I get really good performance in there. So yeah. Okay, we're almost done. Christmas Past. I already showed you this one. It's holiday cinnamon, fallen leaves, crisp apples, crushed pine needles, and hints of sweet balsam. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, it's so good. I had warmed this. I had gotten this in a souffle only. So I think the other one is April's. And I told her, if you don't like any of those teddy bees, I'll destash them or just buy them from you. Oh my gosh. I absolutely love this. I hadn't had this before, but you get, like, it reminds me of being outside with our apple orchard. It says Christmas Past, but it's almost like it's, for us here in Wisconsin, we pick apples into November. So it's kind of like I'm starting to decorate. There's a little bit of Christmassy going around, but I still smell some of the fall scents, like the apples, the cinnamon. And I don't like hot cinnamon. This is just like the best. This is a fantastic Christmas scent. I was blown away when I smelled that one. Can't remember if I warmed that. I've warmed so much lately. My brain is fried. Okay, last but certainly not least. If you saw my empties, I got only a souffle in this because I was worried, like, are the chestnuts going to be good? How is this going to do? But she does apple well, so I should have just trusted and gotten a tub in the pre-order, but I got a souffle because in her list, she had so many new ones that I honestly kind of went at it and I was like, okay, I'm just going to get souffles and then I'll go back in the RTS if I love it. Well, there was a few like Nutcracker, Shadowlands, like some of those I got and I had never had, but then when I smelled them, I was like, oh, these are fantastic. Sugared chestnuts and apple butter I don't usually go this crazy, but I warmed this. And I just want to say, you're going to put this in your warmer, and this takes a little bit to get going. I've noticed that sometimes with Teddy Bees, like, I can't smell it right away, and then all of a sudden I'm in the room, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, it smells amazing in here. What again is in my warmers? The day that I think I said I had went to get my phone, but I had worked nights before, and I was laying on the couch, and I was waking up, on and off, and then we had to go get my phone, and I just was like, oh my gosh, the house smells amazing. And then when we got back, I was like, this is fantastic. I was just blown away at this scent. It is apple butter, brown sugar, toasted chestnuts, clove, and notes of spice. Now, I'm not saying this is apple butter frosting, but if you like that scent from Scentsy, honestly, I think this is better to me because I feel like you get some, like a little bit of nutty. There's like, don't be afraid of that. But you get the spices and is it brown sugar, right? Oh my gosh. I was blown away at warming this. I literally haven't, I have been warming to bring back my bar since the last couple of days. And it's been a while since Scentsy has come out with some that I've really been blown away by. But this scent, there was several scents in my empties, if you saw that it was the red one. What is that one called? I forgot. What's right here, I think. The Old School Christmas. Like, this made me so happy. But this was from the pre-order this in June. And I have another loaf and a tub of this. But this, I just had a great time the last couple weeks melting my Teddy Bees and just getting me into the Christmas spirit. And it has been a while, I will say, that I love my Sassy Girl Aroma Christmas at Santa's. And that is I have her perfume and I wear it to work and it makes me happy and it just reminds me of Christmas. And it's been a while since I found a scent or Rose Girls Circus Concession that is just amazing to me. This scent just is beautiful. If you like any of these scent notes, I highly suggest this one. This is so good. I never, ever, I don't think I've ever grabbed this many loaves of a scent. But sorry, not sorry. If you are interested, ask her in January to pour it in the pre-order. I would buy more of it, honestly, because I probably will warm 2 of these loaves this winter because I literally wanted to warm the rest of that souffle, but I wanted to make sure I got my order in before that. This is fantastic. I can't say enough about Teddy Bees. I know some people say that it doesn't perform well for them, but I have tested it in so many spaces in my house. I thoroughly enjoy it. I have tried it when I've gotten it newly poured and I've let it cure. Just find your happy place, I would say. If you're new to Teddy Bees, I know some of you are. I've seen a lot of Scentsy consultants getting into Teddy Bees. What a great vendor to get into it. Sassy Girl is another amazing one I highly suggest. But just warm a small piece in a smaller space, see how it does, what do you think about it, and then go, maybe give it another month and try it again if you have any issues. Like I said, I warmed several of these before the RTS so I could see how they did. Do I think they're going to develop as time goes by? Yes. Spooky Encounters, I'm not going to warm until next year. So, I'll see how that does next year because I feel like it's very fall scent. It's a fall scent. But I just, in a world of darkness, it's just, this is something that brings me joy. I get up and I get to put in a new scent every day in different rooms and it just can evoke such memories, good or bad, right? Like sometimes some memories are not good. Maybe that's why I don't like patchouli or anything that smells like around kind of a certain herbal scent, because of my childhood. But I think if you can find something in the holidays, especially that brings you joy, you should do it, because the holidays are very hard for me. And although my son has been gone now, let's see, he passed in 16, so 7 years. This year in March, he would have been 9. It doesn't mean it's easier. The panic and the ugly cries come less, but they're still there and they're always daunting and haunting you. So I tend to do things that bring me joy around the holidays. My house, like my son had somebody, I'm going to go off on a tangent. My son had a friend over last night and he said, oh my gosh, I've never seen someone's house so decorated for Christmas. And that brought me joy because I want my house to feel like Christmas threw up. I want it to be happy and inviting. I live in Wisconsin and it's dark by 5. It's a long winter. I already told my husband last night, I'm going to, as soon as my friend gets back from missions, she's in Africa right now. Last year we went to Texas and met Etta, but we usually go to Florida every year. I don't know where we're going to go this year, but I will start planning that when she comes back for March or April, because that helps me mentally. It's too cold here. I don't like it. And you guys know I've been struggling with my job and just finding my place in this big world since losing my son. That's the other thing about loss is especially a child, and I can't speak about any other experience, okay? I haven't lost a parent, and my parents were not very good parents at all. They were very abusive, and so I don't have that loss. I have disappointment, but not loss. My grandpa, when he passed away, he was like my dad, and I really struggled after that. I was 15. I was really depressed for quite a long time. All I can speak of is to loss of a child, and I will say that it changes you, good and bad, and I hate the way that it's changed me in some ways, because work is definitely affected. I'm very good at my job, but I don't like being stressed, but that's what the healthcare is, and there's more and more unhealthy people in the world. I don't know why. And I work in OB. It shouldn't be that way, but it is. Sorry, my video, so with my new iPhone, I went into my cloud and like backed up all my videos, and then I deleted it, but I thought it deleted off my phone, but long story long, it didn't. So what I wanted to end this video with, and I'm going to try not to cry again, was that the holiday seasons are tough and it can be hard to find joy. And this is something that I find joy in, is my wax, decorating my house. I was also talking to my sister this week just about life and all these kind of things. And I can just say personally that losing a child has changed me in a lot of ways, good and bad. And I was talking to her about making ripples, not waves. And my son's urn it's wood carved, and the top is like these ripples, and then there's a stone, and we had the stone glued on there, so I didn't worry about losing it because I was really worried about that. And I talked a lot with her this week about that, is that in your life you don't need to make waves. God doesn't say that to every one of us, that we're not all going to be Mother Teresa or, Taylor Swift. I am not a Swiftie, but if you are, or Billy Graham, or Pastor Greg Laurie in California. Like, we're not all going to make those kind of waves, but we can make ripples in the world. And so I was talking to my sister about, like, what does she feel? Like, my son lived 15 months and he changed me and a lot of people. He opened my eyes to a community that I didn't know was out there, a group of mothers and families supporting others with children with Down syndrome and special needs. I had no idea that there was this whole other world that I had never been involved in, but I was welcomed into, who supported and encouraged me every day. I talked to my sister about, like, for me, I feel like mine is to be a good mom. We didn't have a good mom growing up, and so that's very important to me, to have my kids' days hopefully filled with joy and laughter more than anything else. And my sister, I said to her, what if that is your ripple, is to be, maybe that's what God wants you to be, or content with where you're at in life. Because sometimes we feel not content with what we have or where we're at in life. And then she also makes these beautiful rocks. I think I've shared in my gardening vlogs, like she paints them and then she finishes them. She brings them to the cancer center. She leaves them at parks. And I said, why don't you make a little, like, help me make a business card for you and I can help you sell them, bring them to the hospitals to donate. If you want to do something like that where you're leaving a legacy of joy behind and just letting others know that they're not alone and that you've been kicking cancer's butt, for 6.5 years, like, there's a lot of in that, in those statements. And I just talked to her a lot about, you don't need to make waves in the world. You just need to make ripples and affect, even if it's affecting one person. We're not called to do that. Some people have bigger purposes and missions. My friend does mission work in Haiti and Africa, and she's been to China and all these other places. And I have way too much anxiety to do that. So I support her in other ways. And I tell her when I feel that I can physically do it and mentally, then I will go. But I also told her God needs to put that on my heart and it's not something that I'm ready to do. And I told her, like, you didn't start doing mission work until your kids were older. I still have a 10-year-old. That gives me a lot of anxiety, especially after losing a child. I just know myself personally and I know that I will not do well. So we all can make a difference no matter where we're at in this big world. So I just want to say the holidays are tough. So I just want you to, like, my big saying since I lost my son is finding joy in the journey. And every day I try to find something to be joyful about, whether that's my wax, my kids, my family, my husband, my vehicle, my home, my dogs, the clothes, the food that I eat, like being joyful in even the smallest of things, because it doesn't need to be big things you're joyful about. And I pray that if you're not, that you seek help and guidance from someone close to you, because life should not be that hard. It can be challenging, but it shouldn't feel like you're being defeated every day. So if or when I post this, I don't know when I'm going to post this, but I just pray that this holiday season brings you joy. And with that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day.